Makeup babes, what's good? It's your girl Lisa Rose, aka the Makeup Baby, and I am back with another video. It's the Makeup Baby. The Makeup Baby 13. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time here, thank you very much. Welcome to the family. And for those who have been my faithful subscribers since day one, thank you for rocking with your girl. You just don't know how much it means to me. You guys, you gotta get with me on all my social media outlets, okay? With my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Facebook, my Twitter. I'll leave all the links below so you can go ahead and connect with me, because when I'm not here on the tube, you can definitely find me over there. If you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Okay, now I might not be up here every week, once a month, whatever the case may be, but whatever it is that I do, you need to know that I'm doing it. Click that notification bell, so whenever I upload, you will be notified that my video is ready for you to view. If you want to see how I got this look, then you know what you gotta do, boo. You know what you gotta do. If you can follow me to the end, you the real MVP. So, just to kind of walk you guys through this routine, okay, I primed my eye with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, okay. I'm going to use, well, I did use whatever past, present, future tint you want to use, okay. This Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. So everything in the top row with a couple of other colors is what your girl will be using. To kind of start off, to build my crease, I use Tawny, I use Burlap, I use Tangerine, and I've used Saddle. So you don't really see me applying every single color, but throughout the blending process, you will kind of see these colors develop on my eye. It's very neutral. Couple of warm tones, couple of cool tones, and a couple of shimmers. You have dark browns, you have a black and a black ivy. All right, this palette and a couple of pops of color. All right, so this palette is very good for bridal work, just an everyday type of palette, but you can really create a lot of looks with this palette because they do give you a couple of pops of color in here, okay, as you all can see. I'm primarily using just the two brushes. So most makeup artists or people, YouTubers that you see, they'll go in with several brushes. They'll use very small eye detailing brushes. My eye is kind of small to kind of use that type of situation, but to be quite honest, like, you really don't have to do all of that. You know, you can really create a good solid eye look with depth dimension with just 3 brushes. You just need a nice flat shader brush, okay, a tapered blending brush, and a fluffy blending brush. That's really all that you need to create any type of look. If your flat eyeshadow brush is synthetic, that's even better, because then you can kind of go in with cream products and things like that if you wanted to cut your crease. But I mean, that's really the bulk. I mean, you really can do it with just those 3 brushes. You don't really need to have a whole bunch of 4 or 5 brushes. Let me get a new clean brush. Let me do this. Let me do that. You ain't really got to do all of that. You could just have a nice little paper towel next to you, a nice little swatcher thing next to you to kind of get off some of that product if you need to, if you wanted to kind of blend things out without making things look a little muddy. All right, and that's really all that you have to do. So now I'm going in and I am adding some smoke to the bottom of my eye, which people call the waterline. And then I like to build my color by adding the shadow first, then applying the eyeliner on top of that instead of doing it the other way around. I don't know why, but that kind of just holds up a little bit better for me for whatever reason. And it kind of makes it a little bit more water resistant, that type of thing. All right, and so now with the Danessa Myricks, with this Color Fix product, I'm using it as an eyeliner. I don't even know why I'm showing you this initial brush, but I am, just to kind of show you that you really do need something fine to use this product. So now I'm just using your standard, not standard, but a thin liner brush. I didn't want to do a wing. I didn't want to build it out too much. I just wanted a nice, I just wanted my lash line to be dark, okay? Dark enough for lashes. All right, so now, I know that my foundation looks a little dark. Now, mind you, I did record this in, I don't know, August maybe sometime. I want to say August. So I was very tanned. So this was my summer shade. You saw me using the black opal. I believe it was in hazelnut. All the products that I am using will be listed below in the description bar, okay? And so I'm using that. I'm using, I believe this is Bobbi Brown Foundation Stick in Cool Walnut. And then I used the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel. Okay, and I'm just taking a regular wedge sponge and blending all of that out. I'm also using the Ket Cosmetics colorless powder to set because I like the color of all the products and I didn't want to alter that with anything. Not at this particular moment anyway, because you will see me go back in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder in light medium, which is 20, and I like to use that to kind of brighten my eye look. Now I'm going in and I'm doing the brows, which is really crazy because I always do my brows first. But for this look, in case I made a mistake with my smoke, if I came up a little bit too high or if I didn't blend my colors out right, I wanted to save my eyebrows for like towards the end of the eye look. So that way I can kind of blend and have a better transition when I clean them up with the concealer. I believe that's exactly what I did, and so that's kind of what you see here. So now I'm taking my Iman powder in clay number 4, and I'm using that to dust away all the areas that I have set with the highlight powder. Okay. You will also see me go in with a Sephora powder, the Matte Perfection powder. It's like a foundation powder in Neutral Mocha, and I use that with a detailing brush, with the e.l.f. brush to kind of define and to set that contour, that cream contour that I did earlier. The lashes I apply off camera, and I use the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. And now after I do all of this face situation, I take a fluffy brush and I just kind of press into the skin, just to kind of blend everything together to make sure that there are really no harsh lines, but at the same time not trying to really remove anything. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm going in with an Real Technique brush and just going back in underneath that eye to make sure that smoke is there, is defined. Applying that mascara, making sure all that stuff is good to go. I typically apply my mascara before I apply my lashes. Sometimes I might have to apply a little bit after the fact, but I just put it on my lashes. I don't add it to the false lashes, right? So for the highlight, this is the Fenty Beauty, as you can see. This is the Kilowatt highlighter in Hustler Baby. My favorite Fenty Beauty highlighter. Okay, so now for the lip, I am using ColourPop Come On Sis from Shayla, ColourPop Time Shayla, and then I'm topping that off with the Lorac pinky tone called Party Girl, and that kind of gives it that cute Barbie look. And this is your final glammed look, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gents, that is it for this final look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to drop some gems on you, something that you can take with you. I hope you learned something from this video. All right, and if you did not, I just hope you had a good time with me today, because I had a real good time recording this look. I really didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I absolutely love it. Again, this is going to be the look that I am doing for my nomination acceptance for Women Supporting Women magazine. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and do my own little photo shoot, all right, showing my red envelope. OmniaBeats.com. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me, for making it all the way to the end of this video. And I hope you learned something new. I hope you got some good takeaways. And if not, I just hope you had a real good time chilling with your girl, rocking with the best. Okay? And until next time, makeup babes. Until next time, this is your girl, Lisa Rose, aka the Makeup Baby, representing TMB Makeup Artistry. Peace.